Hello everyone, so today I'm making a video very different than the kind of videos I would normally make, but this is something that I have been wanting to talk about for a while. And it's actually ironic because the reason I haven't made it is exactly the reason that I'm talking about today, which is stress. And more specifically, how to not let stress control you, how you live your everyday life, and the way you think. So there's a couple points that I want to hit, and the first one being is that everyone gets stressed. And no, it's not the end of the world. We all feel threatened. So, that being said, you are not alone. And in my case, I've had my fair share of feeling like no matter what I did, nothing was going to fix the weight of any sort of problem or situation I had going on in my life. But for me, what has always taken the edge off a little bit was making lists, and then making even more lists. Even if I had as little as only 2 things on my mind, it drives me crazy, and I start to feel scatterbrained if I don't see them in the physical written down somewhere. And more than half the time, it's not even for me to check things off, or it's there just for the relief of seeing it. And if you are like this as well and find that making lists helps you too, then I would suggest just sitting down and making something. Anything. Whether it be a song, or poetry, or some sort of music, something physical. But my favorite is painting, and really any sort of mixed media. I know that when some of you hear that, your immediate response is, well, I can't draw, or I can't paint, or I'm not creative enough. But that's not true. Everyone is creative. You create when you speak and when you think. You would be surprised by yourself if you just take the time and sit down and let your brain and thoughts run wild, which can take a lot of practice. It takes learning where your brain settles to be able to freely feel like you can let yourself create. At first, I was really scared that what I was creating didn't mean enough. I was scared of minimalism. I thought everything I created needed to have depth or say something complex. But then I began to realize that the reason I was creating in the first place was to feel like I could safely put my thoughts somewhere. And in reality, I think that's all what we want, or what we really need. We want to feel safe. The truth is, everyone is different. And we all find a balance through different things and living different ways of life. Maybe you feel more content with a busy schedule full of things to get done, and you like the feeling of productivity and checking things off. While others of you feel best with less on your plate. So because of this, I was trying to think of a universal stress reliever to do or keep in mind. And I came to the conclusion that it's really just being present. When you find yourself feeling whittled down by stress or anything in life, just take a moment to stop. Collect all your thoughts and your feelings and put them aside and breathe. Take in everything and find something to appreciate about it. Then move on. Something I like to tell myself is that we are all just going through the motions, letting life carry you and me, and knowing everything will be okay, as long as we have intention and the ability to appreciate everything we can in this one present moment.